Fans are psyched for the new reboot of Law & Order, especially since so many of the original cast is coming back to make it really special. Now, Sam Waterston has hinted that a really special Law & Order fan favorite will return. We'll check out what we know about that and who it could be, and then we'll see some more Law & Order news. Stick with us, we have you covered. So what did Sam Waterston say? Fans are hyped up and excited to find out who will be coming back for the new show. There were loads of guest stars and actors that appeared in the first run of the series. Plus, as Sam mentioned, they're set in New York, and that means that they have this massive pool of incredible talent that all live in New York. That means the series can give viewers a wonderful surprise each week and bring in some awesome actors to guest star in it. But then, Sam went on to release a very slight hint. He said that right in the first episode, we would get a fantastic surprise because one of his favorite people on Earth would appear in the episode. He went on to say that he wouldn't be allowed to say who it is, but that we would all be excited to see her. Meaning that we know one thing is for sure, that it is definitely a woman who will be appearing this time. Law & Order showrunner Rick Ide has also mentioned that there are a lot of returning characters that are coming back, many of whom they could have done the show without, but they just didn't want to. I am super excited to see who will be popping up through the season. How about you? But who will this first surprise actress be? Who can't come back since they're featured elsewhere? There are a bunch of actresses that could be coming back, but there are a few of them that wouldn't be available. Some of them because they're already playing massive parts in the Dick Wolf universe, and it would be strange to see them come up in the series now. Dick Wolf has built an incredible world that is all interlinked. SVU was a spin-off from the flagship series. Then he created the Chicago shows, Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, and Chicago PD, that all spun from Law & Order SVU. And the FBI series were also spin-offs from SVU. Those are FBI, FBI Most Wanted, and FBI International. So some actresses that used to be in Law & Order would now be off limits. For example, the character Lieutenant Anita Van Bren was in 391 episodes of the show, but she was played by the incredible S. Ipatha Merkerson, who is a 4-time NAACP Image Award winner. She would be the perfect person to bring back, except for the fact that she now stars in Chicago Med as Sharon Goodwin, a massive character in the Chicago world. Another incredible actress in Law & Order is Alana de la Garza, who played the assistant district attorney, Connie Rubirosa, from season 16 up to the show's cancellation. But this wonderful actress now plays Special Agent in Charge, Isabel Castile, in the FBI series. It would be very strange if one of these actresses popped up in the same universe as another character who can't return because their character has died. Then there are at least 2 really major characters that can be ruled out as the returning characters, since both of their characters had died while the show was on the air during the first run. Jill Hennessy played the ADA Claire Kincaid, and she was in 68 episodes of the series. And then there was also Annie Parisa, who played ADA Alexandra Borgia for 34 episodes. But since they have both died, it is unlikely that they would be returning. I say unlikely because nothing is ever impossible in the TV world. They could always say that one of them faked their death to go into protection or something like that and then bring them back. Nothing is ever impossible. Who could come back? That still leaves plenty of characters that could be returning. Some of them were in plenty of episodes of Law & Order, and many of them could definitely be called fan favorites for sure. One of them is Leslie Hendrick, who played the medical examiner Elizabeth Rogers for 143 episodes. She was also a big staple in the series, and it would make a lot of sense if they did bring her back. Another option is Carolyn McCormick, who portrayed the character Dr. Elizabeth Olivet for 85 episodes. ADA Serena Sutherland was also in 85 episodes, and she was played by Elizabeth Raum. And so many more. There are at least 4 more actresses who played a character in more than 49 episodes of Law & Order, and many others that occasionally appeared in the series right throughout its run. The possibilities are endless, and there are many incredible options that they can choose from. It's almost sure to be a genuine surprise when we finally do find out who the returning character is. Do you have any theories about who it is that Sam could have been talking about? Are there any characters that you would really love to see? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. Next up, we will check out why this reveal was a dream for Dick Wolf and and so much more. How long did Law & Order last? This was kind of the series that started it all. They had an incredible run, starting all the way back in 1990, and going for 20 seasons, just to be canceled in 2010. Dick Wolf has said that the cancellation was incredibly sudden and unexpected, and he hadn't felt that the series had run its course yet. The show has started a universe that will soon have a total of 9 shows that run on 2 different networks. It's an incredible accomplishment, but creator and producer Wolf really wanted the show to get a second chance. At the time, there were talks that it would get renewed on another network, but that never came through. And now, so many years later, season 21 will finally make its appearance. Why was this a dream come true? Many people would believe that 20 seasons are plenty and start to concentrate on other projects, but Dick Wolf didn't believe that they were done. He felt like the series had more stories to tell, and he wanted the opportunity to do so. Getting his shot to do so now was a dream come true for the extraordinary creator. One of the biggest reasons was that he wanted Law & Order to come back and break its 20-season tie with Gunsmoke. The deal to renew the series didn't just come out of nowhere either. Wolf had been working hard behind the scenes to make it happen. It took 7 years of back and forth with Universal and NBC, and then finally things heated up in 2020. But he didn't just want to remake the series. He wanted to make it as true to the first 20 seasons as possible, meaning he wanted his dream team back together too. The Dream Team. First, it sounds like Wolf couldn't really imagine restarting the series without including Sam Waterston in the project, and that was his first call. Sam was the face of the series for a really long time. Luckily for all of us, Sam agreed to return and take up his role as DA Jack McCoy. Then, Wolf contacted Rick Eade to become the showrunner on the show. The two men have a pretty long history, and Wolf couldn't entrust this show into better hands. Another original fan favorite to return is Anthony Anderson, who will once again pick up his role as Detective Kevin Bernard. Plus, we have all of the wonderful cameos to look forward to and a really strong new set of cast members that will make the show even better than before. There is Hugh Dancy that will be joining the cast, Jeffrey Donovan, who is most known for his role in Burn Notice, Cameron Manheim, who did appear as 3 different smaller characters during the series' first run, and Odelia Haleva. It is what Wolf calls his dream cast. It will be exciting to see what they make of this season of such a beloved show. How many seasons can we expect? We aren't sure how long this run will be. It will greatly depend on how well the show does in the ratings department. But with all the hype surrounding the show's return, it's almost sure to be a triumphant return. The first really smart move the creators made was to bring our favorite characters back. Fans will watch the show because they feel nostalgic, and then chances are that the stories will hook them once again. Many have said that they're most excited about Sam Waterston returning as Jack McCoy because they really miss the character and the show. If they did return without him, it just wouldn't have been the same. The only cause for concern is that Sam only signed a 1-year deal so far. I really hope they make sure that he keeps on for as long as the show does, and we don't lose him after the first season. Would you stop watching if Jack was out? Let us know. Thanks for watching.